Hi, how are you doing? Hello. Uh, Finally. So, welcome again. Welcome to We Learn English. So, welcome again. Welcome to We Learn English. I hope I hope all of you can hear me clearly. Quickly tell me in the chat box. You can hear me clearly. You can see me clearly. You can see the content clearly. Yeah, all good to go. Quickly tell me in the chat box, all of you. Okay. All right. So welcome to We Learn English again with Dheeraj. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. Uh, there is one thing that I really appreciate about all of you is even though we are going through these challenging times, the kind of learning attitude that you guys have shown, the learning spirit, enthusiasm, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of positivity. So I guess you guys really deserve a good round of applause, and you are nothing less than champions. Okay. We have already uploaded 4 to 5 videos, 4 to 5 very helpful videos. I guess I'm sure all of you have checked it out. In case you haven't, go and check it out whenever possible. And of course, subscribe to the channel for so that we don't miss the updates. Okay. So what is today's topic? Today's topic is grammatical errors that make us look dumb. Okay, so you've discussed this earlier. Among so many components of English language, the most important component is learning grammar. Okay, now why do we think that is grammar is so important? Okay, because grammar is something that gives foundation to a language. It is the base of language. Yes, we have vocabulary, we have phrases, idioms, we have collocations, and many other components. But the most important component is grammar because that's the foundation of a language. So look at the topic carefully. Look at the title carefully here. We are saying grammatical errors that make you look dumb. Okay. So here I'm not going to talk about the kind of errors that we make when we have to speak English for some role. See, there are two things that we do with a language, especially when you talk about English language. One is we use English for our daily conversations, that is, we have daily talk, and the other one is depends on our role. So it could be if we are a student, it could be if you are a teacher, a lawyer, a doctor. So using language according to your role. So here I'm not going to talk about using language according to what you're doing in life. Okay, so you could be a doctor, you could be a student, you could be a teacher. You may have to use language differently depends on your role. For example, a lawyer's vocabulary will be different from the doctor's vocabulary. A student's vocabulary will be different from a teacher's vocabulary. But here, what we are talking about is those grammatical errors that make us look dumb in our daily conversations. So stay tuned with me. Let's check out these errors so that we know the errors and we never make these errors when we speak. Okay. So we spoke about the importance of grammar, why it is important because it's the foundation of a language. Yeah. And who does not know the importance of grammar today? Okay. So look at this funny image here. So if I say my grammar is gooder, okay. So this sounds a little funny, right? That's exactly what we're trying to say. Let's talk about how is that we can avoid these few mistakes that can make us look dumb. Okay, literally dumb. Is like because people judge us on our communication skills these days. So stay tuned with me. Let's get started. So number one error, what we're talking about is this. Using a past tense with the verb did. It is a very common error. Look at this here. One of the most common errors that people make. So I did not spoke to my friend. This is incorrect grammar because we have did, which is already a past tense. We cannot use the main verb as the past tense with it. So I cannot say I did not spoke to my friend. It would be I did not speak to my friend. Okay. So this is the mistake number one. That is what we usually make. Yeah. But there's a small note here. If you want to use past perfect action, Then we have to say I had driven, the third form of the verb. Okay, but the most common error is this one. We have to avoid this one. I did not spoke to my friend is wrong. It's I did not speak. So similarly, I did not eat is wrong. I did not eat. A very, very common mistake. So please make sure when you're using did to talk about the action in the past, uh, which is usually simple past tense, do not use the past tense of the main verb. It will be the present tense. Oh, I did not spoke is wrong. I did not speak. Okay. I hope all of you get this clearly. Quickly tell me in the chat box if you get this clearly and you can hear me properly. This is all clear so far? Yeah? Because I could not see the comments, I could not see the chat for some time. Tell me in the chat, it's all clear? Yeah? So all of you are super excited that I take your name. Okay, so of course it's not possible because there are so many of you, but then I am really excited to have this amazing participation. All right, great. So that's the first error, a very common error. So avoid this. One last point before we move on to the next error. हाँ अगर past perfect action past perfect tense use करना है we can say I had driven because had if you're using had as past tense then the third form of the verb is okay, that is driven. I had drove near I had driven, so this is mistake number one. Please take care of this. Yeah, okay, चलो ठीक है. Let's talk about the mistake number two. That is not using does or has in the third person singular case. Forget about these terms, third person singular case and everything. Let's understand with examples. Because committing this kind of mistake can really make us look dumb. Let's see how. Look at this here. He, she, or for somebody's name, for example, Rahul, do his work on time? No, 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 no. So it will be he, she, or Rahul does his work on time. Now, why are we using does here? Because it's a third person singular subject. It's just only one. So he is of course is one person. She is of course we're talking about this one woman for the matter. And here Rahul we're talking about again only singular. That's why we're using does here, not do. This is again a very common error. This can make us look dumb, even though this is a very basic mistake, a very basic rule. But I see people making these mistakes in the daily conversations. This makes us look dumb. Okay. Take a look at the next example. He or she or Rahul have done a good job. No, again, this is incorrect because again, this is singular. So I have to use has. So he, she, or Rahul has done a good job. You see? Now, the reason to that is because that's the third person singular subject. Now, what do I mean by that? What is this third person that I'm talking about? Let's say I'm the first person. So when I am talking to my friend is the second person. I'm talking about he or she. So that he or she is the third person for me. So I do my work on time. If I have to talk about you to the second person, so you do your work on time. But he does his work on time, or she does her work on time. Okay. Rahul does his work on time. Got this? Yeah, this is again a very common error. I hope all of you have understood this. We will not make this mistake. And of course, we don't want to sound dumb. If you really are convinced with this, quickly hit a like button there. Yeah. All right. Let's see what next. The third error. Let's talk about the third error. The third error is the subject verb agreement error. So people often have this tendency to neglect this aspect of grammar. What is this aspect I'm talking about? Look at the example here. One of my friends are a doctor. Okay. Now you may say, sir, this is correct. No, I'll tell you this is not correct. Why? So even though we have this word friends plural, for example, there are 10 friends, but here in this sentence, we are just talking about one of those friends. So if there are 10 friends, for example, in that particular example, still we are talking about one of those 10 friends. So one is the main subject here. So in this, one is the main subject here. So one of my friends is a doctor. So this is again the third error. Okay. This is also something that makes us look stupid. It makes us look dumb. Alright, I hope all of you got the errors here. I hope all of you enjoying the topic because this is something will help you not to look like a dumb, not to seem dumb to somebody. All right, here. Do you want me to talk in this accent here? How many of you want me to talk in this accent? Do you like it when I use this accent here? Tell me in the chat. All right, you want me to talk like an American? All right. All right. I'll try to use this accent whenever possible. All right. Yeah, that makes the language fun. Yes. I will try to have these sessions on the accent. Okay. If you want me to have the sessions on the accent that I'm using now, it could be US accent or UK accent. Tell me in the comments later, or even right now, that about your request for having a video on US or UK accent. Okay. All right. So we'll try to sound like an American, we'll try to sound like a British if required, and let's enjoy this amazing English language with fun. Okay, that's what the purpose of this channel is. Okay, wonderful. So let's talk about the fourth error, a fourth common error. Deciding the use of articles. We all know what articles are, a, and the. So deciding the use of articles according to the spelling and not the sound. This is again a very common error. Like you are using an article a, an, or the according to the spelling. So you make a mistake like this. He is an university professor. Now let's understand this, why we make this mistake. See, in English we have 26 letters, A to Z. But then out of those 26 letters, we can produce 44 sounds in English. Okay, for those who did not know this, there are 44 sounds in English. जैसे हिंदी में we say स्वर and व्यंजन. Similarly, in English we say vowels and consonants. Okay, so these are sounds basically. So these five vowels, as we all know, A, E, I, O, U, and the remaining letters are the consonant letters. ये तो letters की बात होगी. But then in 26 letters में से we can produce or we can have 44 sounds in English. Okay, out of which 20 are vowel sounds. Okay, so A, E, I, O, U, from these five letters, there are 20 sounds that are made, which are called vowel sounds, and the remaining 24 are consonant sounds. Okay, sounds good. All right. Let's look at this example here. So he is an university professor. This is incorrect. Now, why this is incorrect? We have to say a university professor because look at the spelling of university. If you go by the spelling, you will say, oh, it's U. So U is a vowel. But wait, look at the sound. Do we say university? Do we say university? No, we say university. University. So it has a Y sound. Y-O-O sound at the beginning. Right? That's why we say a university. So university is a U of the university is a consonant sound. That's why we're using a here. Already, I hope all of you got this. All right. So let's take one more example here. Look at this here. Do you have an 1 rupee coin? Again, you must be wondering, sir, the spelling of the word one, O-N-E, it starts with O. So O is a vowel. Clearly, it's a vowel. So it should be an 1. No. But look at the sound. That's what I'm talking about. Do you have a 1 rupee coin? Now, why this? Because we are talking about the use of article basis on basis of the sound. So what is the sound of the word one? Look at the beginning sound I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the spelling, I'm talking about the sound. It's the V sound, the V. Is it a vowel sound? Is V a vowel sound? Tell me in the chat box quickly. Is V sound a vowel sound? V is not a vowel sound, right? Yes, perfect. So V is not a vowel sound. Perfect. So that's why we're using a 1 rupee coin because it's a consonant sound. Perfect. Similarly, look at the last example here. My best friend is a honest person. Now, sir, you must be wondering, sir, आपने तो बोला था चलो ठीक है, you use an with the vowel sound. But here clearly, this H is a consonant letter. H is a consonant letter, but again it's a silent. Yeah, H is silent here. We do not pronounce the sound of H. So we say honest. My best friend is an honest person. You get it? Why? Because the sound of H is silent. It's not pronounced. That's why an honest. Alright here. So that was about the errors that we make when we use articles. Already? So we'll talk about the fifth error here. There is errors in the use of degrees of comparison. Okay. Now let's see what that is. Errors in the use of degrees of comparison. The first one is using a double comparison. Now what do I mean by double comparison? Look at this here. This place is more safer than my old house. Why do we have to say more safer? Because safer is already comparative. So this place is safer than my old house. Okay. So that's double comparison. This is again a very common mistake. So please avoid this. The next mistake, again for degrees of comparison that we have to avoid is this. Using most with a superlative form of words like busiest, easiest, largest, etc. So he is the most busiest person. No, 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 no. You have to simply say he's the busiest person. Because the busiest is already superlative. So there is no need to say most busiest. We can use the word most with the words like beautiful, then, for example, handsome. So beautiful, most beautiful. Handsome, more handsome, most handsome. Over there, it's okay. Yeah, useful, more useful, most useful. But for these words, again, it's a common mistake. So avoid this mistake using the word most with the superlative form of these words. Okay, makes sense here? We are done with the 5 mistakes. That's what the title says, the 5 mistakes. But I have one extra for you. So let's discuss the 6th one as well. This is just a complimentary one. This usually comes under vocabulary, but it comes in grammar as well. So uh, there are some grammar books, they put this mistake under the mistakes of grammar. There are some books, they put it in the mistakes of vocabulary. So I thought I would add it here. So say it could be grammar and vocabulary. Look at this here. So words like police, scissors, trousers, sunglasses, eyeglasses, this is something that we use in our daily conversation very often. Pay attention here, these words are always plural. So they always take a plural verb. So the police is on the way. This is incorrect. Okay. The correct form is the police are on the way. Now we usually talk about the police here. If you want to say the policeman, then of course you will say on the way. But then here, why are we using are? Because we're talking about the entire group. The police are on the way. Similarly, words like trousers, sunglasses. Let's say if you bought a new trousers, a new pair of trousers, or a new set of sunglasses, and now you want to show it off, you want to flaunt it to your friend. Hey, you know what? My trousers and sunglasses is new. No, that's wrong. My trousers or sunglasses are new. Okay? Because this will always be plural. Yes, that's about these errors. That was what the topic was all about. So avoid all these grammatical mistakes that will make you look dumb. Okay. I hope all of you like this. If you found it really helpful, I'm sure you will like it. You will share it with others, and the most important thing, you will subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the important topics. But hey, wait, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. I'm not done yet. Uh, I have just 2 updates for you, 2 important updates. One is the next session. The next live session on this channel will directly be on Monday now, because there is some personal medical emergency in my family, so I have to do it on Monday. But then it again makes sense because all the videos that we have uploaded in this week, I would request all of you to go through all those videos, learn from those videos so that we can have a fresh start on Monday. Okay, so the next live session on this channel will be directly on Monday, not tomorrow, not on Sunday, directly on Monday. Okay, at the same time. Or if there is a change in the time, you will be notified. That's update number 1. And the second update is more important here. I'm really excited about the second update. We all must be waiting for the academic topics on this channel. Academic grammar topics, vocabulary topics, writing skill topics. So I'll just give you a small demo of how that we're going to learn some topics here. For example, the topic change the voice. We all know the topic change the voice. Quickly tell me in the chat box. We all know the topic, Change the Voice. We all have heard this name, Change the Voice. Okay, so how's that we are going to learn that topic? If you have if you have heard this song, The Waving Flag, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. How many of you like this song? Tell me in the chat box. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a. You like the song? Most of you, the football anthem. Using the same song, I will use the tone of the song, the rhythm of the song, and will do change the voice like that. I'll give you a small hint, a small demo. You might not understand this now. This is just to tell you how it's going to be. It's going to be like this. Active to passive. Oh, active to passive. Present tense active, am is are passive. Past tense inactive, was were in passive. Will shall inactive, will shall be passive. Have as inactive, have as been passive. Active to passive, active to passive, active to passive. Oh, oh, there we. This is how we're going to learn the topic. So we will have a full song in the topic. Stay tuned. You know, in the upcoming videos when we do this topic, we'll have the full song there, and we will learn the entire topic with that song. All of us probably will sing together. We'll have fun together. Okay. And you know what? There's one more update. So when we do a topic like, for example, reported speech, direct indirect speech, we are going to do that topic with a rap. Yes, you heard it correct. With a reported rap. Do you like rap songs? How many of you like rap songs? Tell me in the chat box. For example, Apna Time Aayega was a very popular rap. Do you like rap songs? Most of us like rap. So how's are we going to learn the reported speech rap would be? An example is like this, a hint is like this, a demo. You may not understand the lyrics now, the scripting now, but then of course we will understand when we do the topic. So it's going to be like this. बाहर का टेंस पास्ट तो हीच अंदर चेंज कर बाहर का टेंस पास्ट तो हीच अंदर चेंज कर प्रेजेंट को तू पास्ट में कर पास्ट को तू पास्ट परफेक्ट में कर एम इज आर वाज वर में बदल हैव और हैज को हैव में बदल. This is how we are going to learn. So this is just a quick introduction, a quick demo of what we are going to do when we will learn those topics. Those are the challenging topics, but trust me, I'm going to make it super fun for all of you. Super fun with learning. This is exactly what we are doing on this channel. We learn English. So stay tuned with me. Until next time, I'm signing off. And hey, wait. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel right now so that you don't miss these rap songs and fun with learning. Okay. Thank you so much. God bless you. Stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye bye.